Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Breakfast Club. You're with me, Ibrahim, and today it's Wednesday, which means healthy living. And today it's healthy living with Louis Jourbert, who's a health club operator from Johnson Fitness. Louis, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks, Ben.
Now, thanks very much for being with us. Now, Louis, tell us a little bit about yourself. You've been in the fitness industry for quite a while, so tell us how you got into it and, you know, what you do on a day-to-day basis.
Sure. Well, actually, I started off in South Africa 12 years ago. Started off as an instructor and just eventually came here to Malaysia 6 years ago with one of the bigger companies that operate here. And yeah, now we are independent and about to operate a club here.
Okay, fantastic. Now, you've been in the industry for a long time, like you said. Now, today we're going to talk about the T5000 Johnson Fitness sports machine or running machine. Now, it sounds like something quite state-of-the-art and like a defense machine, but it's a fitness machine to help us improve our fitness, and that's what we're talking about today on healthy living. So tell us about the T5000.
Well, it's as you said, it's by Johnson. It's came into production last year, 2010. It's one of the top models at the moment.
Really?
Yeah, it's extremely user-friendly, and yeah, every home should have one.
Every home should have one. Yeah. So how is this machine different to other fitness machines and running machines out there and treadmills?
Well, first of all, how is it different to other machines out there? Firstly, it is a treadmill, which is purpose-built for walking, running, jogging, etc. This machine is a little bit specialized. It has, like the rest of them, it has a display that shows you what kind of calories you're burning, how much time you're spending on the treadmill.
So it shows that on the machine.
On the machine, your resting heart rate, etc. Yeah.
Check that out, folks. Yeah.
So on top of that, it has an iPod jack and the MP3 jack. So for the music lovers out there, you can actually, if you have a look in the middle on the screen there, you can plug your iPod jack in, and it's got two built-in speakers, as you can see on the side.
So you can listen to music while you're running.
Yeah, exactly. Listen to your favorite tunes while you're running. Yeah.
Okay. So how can this machine help the average ordinary person achieve their fitness goals?
Well, look, it's a home use machine, so it'll be in the comfortable environment of your home. You know, it's safe, and you don't have to travel to and fro shopping centers, etc. Look for parking. Yeah. So it's very convenient. Also, once again, it has different settings. Let's say your goal is to lose some weight. So it has
a problem that most of us have, including myself included. Yeah.
Great Malaysian diet.
Yeah, great Malaysian diet, yes. Roti canai and all the sweet and savory stuff.
Correct. So it has a certain program selection. So what you do is you go into the program selection, you simply press the selection that says weight loss. The treadmill will adjust itself, set itself. You simply follow what it does, and eventually you burn calories and lose weight with that.
Right.
On top of it, let's say you want to increase your cardiovascular fitness.
Right.
Once again, you go into the program setting, you choose cardiovascular fitness, the machine adjusts, you follow whatever the treadmill does, it increases your cardiovascular fitness, brings down your cholesterol levels, your blood pressure levels.
Cholesterol levels. Listen to that, folks. Cholesterol levels, yes.
And possibly avoiding a heart attack.
Okay. Now, let's just say you're an advanced runner. You run about 3 days a week. Can the machine suit itself and tailor itself to those who are relatively more fit compared to someone like myself who's probably just running or even exercising once a fortnight, once a week? Yeah,
of course. Look, once again, you can't run every day because of weather conditions, etc.
Of course, rain, heat.
Exactly. So to have this machine can be an added benefit to your existing regime. It also it has incline and decline functions, so you can set it to running at an incline angle, speeds of up to 15 to 20 kilometers an hour. So it's pretty much advanced. Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Now, Louis, I've got to ask this question because I represent the true Malaysian. How much, my friend?
Look, they have various prices depending on exactly what your needs are. But there's some great promotions now with the March mega sale going around. So take it up while you can.
Take it up while you can. So this mega sale, where can we go to have a look and purchase this machine?
All right. You can either go online at www.johnsonfitness.com.my.
Okay. Very easy website to remember. johnsonfitness.com.my.
Correct. Or you can go to one of the 3 showrooms in the Curve, in Makota Parade in Malacca, or in Subang Parade.
Okay. Now, Louis, we're going to tap your expertise here because you are a fitness guru. You look very, very fit guy. But can you advise us, or our viewers more notably, who are very, very busy? You know, they've got children.
Sure.
They've got their careers. Some people have 2 or 3 jobs, you know, because like trying to make more income. So how is the best way to exercise to keep and maintain a healthy, not just diet, but sort of lifestyle? Because every time, you know, people see the doctors will say, hey, you need to exercise more. And, you know, our Malaysian diet, you're from South Africa, you know, it's no different to a boerewors. You know, it's a lot of fat, a lot of sweets, a lot of sugar. So how is the best way? I mean, obviously we can't exercise every day, like you said, because of the weather, because of the rain and other conditions. So how is the best way, your fitness advice for our viewers, to stay fit, just practically fit?
I think consistency is the word that we need to focus on. It's not necessarily training every day, but it is sticking to some consistent kind of a program.
Right.
Firstly, with your workout regime, a bare minimum of twice a week.
Twice a week, folks. Twice a week. Yeah.
3 times a week is advised.
Right.
Alongside
and recommended?
With that, and recommended, and endorsed. Alongside with that, obviously, you know, just watch the diet. The diet is at least 40 to 50% of healthy living.
Right.
Exercise is only 40%.
Say that statistic again. 40 to 50%. Listen up, viewers. Yeah.
So instead of taking a full portion of rice, take half a portion of rice.
Half a portion of rice.
Instead of taking a fried fish, take a grilled fish.
Okay.
You know, a bit more vegetables. Just adjust. You don't have to cut all the good food. Just adjust in smaller portions.
Now, compared to a Western diet, where does our Asian diet really shoot up the cholesterol? Yes, we have a bit more sweets and sugars compared to the Western diet, but where is, for lack of a better word, the killer? You know, that will really boost up the cholesterol levels.
Well, I think is one of the major aspects. Yeah, a lot of fried food, and obviously rice, big portions of rice. The main dish here, if you ask someone, what did you have for lunch? They'll say, I had rice. If you ask someone in a Western country, what did you have for lunch? They'll say, I had steak. You know, so here, the rice is big in terms of calorie. And
carbohydrates,
calories and carbs. And the oil is definitely the killer.
So what would you recommend, apart from cutting back on sort of, you know, less rice, less fried food, you know, less sweets and savories, but what would you recommend? Because like you said, don't make drastic changes. You know, your body can't adapt to it. Correct. So what would you recommend in terms of substitute foods? You know, I mean, not every Malaysian loves salads, like, you know, everybody in South Africa.
Not everyone.
Not everyone. Not something for everyone.
No. I think, you know, start eating, if you can just, as I say, cut your rice in half if you can to start off with. Just change your fried food to maybe grilled food if you can, even if it's just one meal a day.
One meal a day,
Even just one meal a day. And try and eat not too late at night.
Not too late. So what is considered late? Because some of our viewers are workaholics. They do work very, very late at times.
Depending on when you go to bed. Let's say if you go to bed at 10, you should try and eat by 6. If you go to bed at 12, try and eat by 8. And maybe have a light snack, maybe some fruit, or if you can, some fruit or something like that around 10 o'clock. So you're not too hungry when you go to bed.
Okay, now fruit. Why is fruit so good for us? Because a lot of people have said to us, well, to myself, because I do a lot of research on our healthy living segment, that fruit still has a lot of sugar. And diabetes is a common problem here in Malaysia. So what fruit is the right fruit?
Well, I don't think there's a wrong fruit. The problem with diabetes is refined sugar and the amounts of refined sugar. So fruit obviously is a natural source of sugar, and a natural source of sugar that can give you energy. So
it's a good sugar.
It's a very good sugar. Yes, it's a natural sugar.
And
on top of that, it's good for your digestive system to eat a lot of fruit. So you cannot go wrong. Cannot go wrong.
Now back to the teeth. 5,000 Louis. Now, I noticed something about runners. Once they get addicted, once they get bitten by the bug, they're running almost every second day, and this causes injury. And one thing that I notice about we Malaysians, myself included, I'm guilty as charged, that we're a bit lazy to stretch, which leads to injury. And not just pre-stretching, but post-stretching as well. So can you recommend to our viewers some basic stretching, even if we're at work, to sort of loosen up and relax the muscles? Because sometimes when we're running with very tight muscles, and tight muscles can sometimes cause injury.
Correct. Let's start with this, pre and post running. And the thing is, the older you get, sorry to say, the more it affects you.
Yeah, we're still young, it's okay.
Exactly. But pre-stretching is good. Maybe before you run, maybe the first 100 meters, take a brisk walk. Just get your muscles used to it.
First 100 meters,
go for a run then and walk yourself, cool yourself down afterwards.
Okay, so the warm down period.
Correct, and give it a good stretch. You know, what else, the other thing that you're asking is, at work, you can feel your body, you know what your body is like. You can feel if you're feeling a bit stiff in the shoulder, or you know, if you slept wrong and your neck is stiff. Just adjust your neck and just pull towards the other side slowly and pull it back and just follow what your body tells you. I think that is the most important.
Okay, well, Louis, unfortunately, we're running out of time, but the last question, can you share with our viewers why should they buy Johnson Fitness? And one healthy living tip for today, because it's Wednesday, Healthy Living Day on the Breakfast Club.
Sure. The thing about Johnson, it was established in 1975, so they've been around the block.
Right.
And you know, they specialize in designing equipment for the high-end market, for the home use market, for the specialized market. So they are diversified.
Right.
Yeah. So you can't go wrong. You
can't go wrong because Johnson Fitness is diversified. And the healthy living tip for the day:
drink lots of water.
Okay, now how many glasses? Because like once upon a time a doctor told me, you got to drink 8 glasses of water a day. I was like, whoa, that's a bit too much, you know?
Litre and a half.
A litre and a half?
Yeah, litre and a half. Especially in this climate, litre and a half, 2 litres is good.
So folks, buy a Johnson Fitness machine to improve your healthy living standards and lifestyle, and drink a litre and a half of water. But on behalf of Louis Jourbert from Johnson Fitness and myself, Ben Ibrahim from The Breakfast Club, Banama TV, have a great Wednesday. We'll see you tomorrow. Take it easy.
Thank you.